One of the bigger things we're struggling with here, why are you so far away?
Sorry.
All right, one of the biggest things here is timing. And I was talking to Miles a little bit about it. Wrestling in general is about control. I'm controlling his body parts, no matter what style we're wrestling, right? It's ultimate control. Me take another human being, force him to his back against his will, same size, same weight, a lot of times same skill set, okay? So what we gotta think about, especially when we're wrestling Greco, is he doesn't want a ton of space. Again, who usually wins in a wrestling match as far as angles and circles are concerned? Bigger circle, smaller circle? Smaller circle, which means tighter angles, more efficient, and it means this guy can get to his attacks better. So as we're wrestling, and I'm in this Russian tie, as we're moving this guy around, whether we're shoveling snow and just trying to square up and cover, or we're moving him around, pushing and pulling, and getting to our high dives, okay, I'm trying to get a quick angle and attack a position. Nothing's different on this fireman's, but I've got to get my head through the hole and I've got to drop. And that's why we did that drill where we got here and we're dropping quick. I'm going to let gravity take me out of the equation, but when I pull on that shoulder, that's when this guy gets on his toes and he gets light. When he's low and his hips are heavy, he can wrestle because he's got his feet in the mat and he can be athletic. When he's up on his toes and he's falling forward, he doesn't have a lot of athleticism. So this is what I want you guys to think about. Really start with good position with your shoulder, okay? And I really want you to punch hard on the back when I'm driving in, and I'm punching hard to get him out in front here. This arm stays deep on the armpit. Some of you guys are letting it slide down, but when I punch him out in front, I'm thinking about swimming through, but I'm dropping. See how he's already falling over? And I'm getting to my exposure. So really try to bite deep in that armpit, and right when I off balance him and he squares up, I'm looking to kind of duck through that hole. But as I'm ducking through that hole, I'm falling to my knees. Some of you guys are trying to re-step in between his legs. Now Bryson's doing something a little bit different. He's punching, he's pulling, and then he's stepping outside. Here, locking around the waist, and then arching back over the top. All right, for exposure, which could be 5. That was probably a terrible throw, but it could be 5, probably gonna be 4 because it's not a big arc. Feet have to go overhead while he's being exposed, but you can play around with those. But again, the quicker I get with my timing, and again, I have to set this hand. It can't be floating up here. It's gotta be secure. I'm pushing, I just gotta fight back into me. Then I'll pedal, right here. Woo! Old habits die hard, all right? Bump with that shoulder, don't grab his leg, it's Greco. Push, pull, up balance, right here. Nice and tight with my shoulders, and then I'm looking to cover. Any questions? All right, let's get it go.